At least 500,000 people are missing from UK data, a population the size of Manchester, Cardiff or Edinburgh. Latin Americans are one of the UK's largest and fastest growing communities, yet remain invisible in official records. Their British-born children are equally invisible, their heritage unrecognised in national monitoring. Imagine you're sitting in a hospital waiting room and have been asked to fill out a form which, among other questions, asks for your ethnicity, with a diversity of choices but no option that reflects who you are. So which box do I tick? This affects not only just Latin Americans, but approximately 1.3 million people categorised as other. The census, the way that the government collects data about population every 10 years, guides the planning and funding of schools, hospitals and transportation. Yet, when whole communities are encountered, resources are misallocated, inequalities remain hidden, and people face barriers to public services. COVID-19 exposed these consequences. Without recognition, Latin Americans struggle to access vital health information directly from public services. Community organisations stepped in where the system failed, highlighting how, without proper data, the UK cannot effectively address inequalities in housing, employment, or education. Latin Americans are teachers, doctors, artists, and workers of all kind. They pay taxes and are part of the UK's economy and culture. But without recognition, they do not enjoy the full rights. Since 2012, CLAUK, the Coalition of Latin Americans in the UK, has campaigned for recognition. We've achieved local victories alongside community leaders. Southwark was first to recognise Latin Americans, followed by Lambeth, Hackney, Islington, Newham, and most recently Haringey, where our motion passed unanimously in July 2025. The Greater London Authority also includes Latin Americans in its monitoring forms. But London's recognition isn't enough. Building on the momentum from Haringey, who has pledged to campaign alongside CLAUK for inclusion in the 2031 census, we will continue to campaign for national recognition. With nearly 500,000 Latin Americans and generations of British-born children, the Office for National Statistics must act now. Major institutions are already on board. The Bank of England, Arts Council England, Unison and Unite all recognise Latin Americans. It's time for the ONS to do the same. Otherwise, we'll wait another decade and a whole generation will have grown up in a country that refuses to name them. Join CLAUK, become an ally, demand recognition in the 2031 census.